Coming up next, it's Soap Talk with Rinna and Treadway. On today's show, as the world turns, Martha Byrne reveals how she really feels about rebuilding one of daytime's biggest super couples. And General Hospital's Lindze Letterman gives us the scoop on how long Dylan and Georgie's marriage will last. Plus, the do-it-yourself diva shows how any woman can take control of home repair. And now, the hosts of the show, Rinna and Treadway.
First of all,
we have a new baby. Congratulations,
Treadway tribe. Yeah. The Treadway tribe has grown. Treadway tribe has grown.
Ryder
Dylan. Did we get these out of order? Hold on. Where's number one? Born.
March 7th.
You give it to us.
March 7th at 12:30. Weighed 8 pounds, 1 ounce.
8 pounds, 1 ounce, and you know how long labor was? Monica gets up, I'm gonna stretch this out. Monica gets up, and early in the morning, it's like 9:30, quarter to 10, and she says, I'm feeling a little funny. I was like, well, funny, or just funny? Like, do you have gas, or are we having a baby here? What is it, sweetie? She's like, well, let me get in the shower, and I'll let you know. I'm like, okay. So she jumps in the shower, she gets out of the shower, and she says, I think we should go to the hospital. And I went, okay, no problem. Do I have time to jump in the shower and shave and everything? She said, we're going to the hospital now.
So she knew.
Okay, let's go. Okay, and then you do the whole, like, sitcom thing. Like, where's my bag? Where's this? Where's the keys? Oh,
yeah.
You do that whole moment.
Yeah.
So we get in the hospital, and I still have Samantha with us. Because 9 days early he came.
Oh, right. So you don't, like, have anybody there to babysit.
No, her mom was coming in the next day.
So what did you do?
Exactly. Her mom's coming in the next day, and Monica's going into contractions. We pull up to the hospital, which, first of all, well, basically, it was good luck. It was good luck that I had a friend in town, my friend Gus, who came over.
Great.
Poor Samantha, she had to be babysat by Gus.
Yeah, exactly. But
it was a good thing he was there. He came over to the hospital and he picked her up, and just in time, we got to the hospital, and about an hour and a half later, Ryder Dylan came into this world. I'm telling you, that was it.
That's that second time, isn't it?
Like that. It was so fast. Which is a good thing, because otherwise, there's no way we would have been able to afford the parking in that hospital. Because that was the most expensive. We needed more medical insurance just for the parking. All right, there he is. Mom and Ryder Dylan. Can you see? There we go. That's just straight, like, seconds after he came into this world. Little Ryder Dylan.
Cute.
Mom, Dad, and Ryder Dylan, the Treadway clan.
God, look at Monica.
I know, after giving birth.
Monica after giving birth.
I look like a mess, and Monica looks great. Well, I look like I gave birth.
That is not right that she looks like that after birth. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you.
Something not right about it.
So an hour and a half later, Samantha got to come over and got to meet her little new brother.
What a good-looking family, I tell you.
And you know what she's doing right there? She's going, can I put him in my mouth? Can I fit him in my mouth? And that's what I do, because she thinks he's her little toy. She thinks she's got a brand new toy now. Little toy doll.
That's a good way to do it, actually, though, you know?
We brought her right over.
Oh, is that cute?
And this is where we brought him home. Yeah. Look how tiny he is. Where is he at? Right there. And look how big she is. It's so funny how fast in 1 year.
Yeah.
1 year. So
I know.
fast.
Oh.
So fast. This is the last picture.
God, how cute.
You guys see that one?
What a cute family.
Yeah. The Treadway clan.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But you know what?
What was that?
It's I mean, you did have a baby on that day, but you also got a really awesome gig on that day.
I know. It was a big
Can you
week.
tell us? Because, you know, he's doing American Idol behind the scenes.
Oh, oops.
Are you?
I don't
What
know.
are you doing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell or not.
Well, I just did.
I know. You broke the secret. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I guess
really?
I'm allowed to tell.
But it was on TV today.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, so I'm allowed to tell.
Phew, you scared me. Jeez.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, no, great new gig, which is very funny because when I went into the first meeting, I'll have to back it up for another story. You're never going to be able to talk now, you know.
I don't want to.
Okay, good.
I don't want to.
I first went into the meeting.
I feel like talking today.
And it was like the production meeting, and it was, first of all, it's unbelievable being on that set. You've been there. I've never been there before, but the energy in that whole room is very, very cool. Yeah. And I was there, and there was a big production meeting with all the big wigs from the production company, and I'm sitting in there like, I was kind of like the kid in the back of the class that just doesn't want to get called on, you know? In walks a German Shepherd as I'm sitting there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The
like
coolest
a sniffing
thing.
one?
A sniffing German Shepherd. I didn't know it, and I'm like, am I the only guy that doesn't notice the dog in the room? Because the dog's going.
You know what I mean? The sniffing kind of like a drug one, like sniffing for like bombs or drugs.
Bomb dog, yeah. He scans like twice a day. They do it. Twice a day they scan that place.
No.
Yeah. She comes in, she sniffs around, she sniffs around, she sniffs around, and I'm like, well, guys, come on, there's a dog in the room, let's pet her, you know? And I hear,
don't touch her.
Yeah, don't touch the dog! And this guy with FBI on the front of his shirt is like, don't touch the dog! I'm like, whoa, easy, in the back of the room.
Interesting.
That was my first introduction to everybody in the production meeting, as the guy in the back of the room that wanted to pet the bomb-sniffing dog. So anyway, then he goes, release, and then the dog can come over, and she's like this little puppy dog. This 2-year-old little puppy. Anyway, so yeah, so we were at Idol, unbelievably cool. I'm doing this new show called American Idol Extra, and man, it's unbelievably cool.
We're just so proud of you, aren't we? So cool. It's so cool. I mean, come on.
It's a fun little gig, man.
Our little Ty
I know, all grown up.
Come on. I mean, Ty, it's really huge.
It was fun. It was fun.
It's huge. It's the #1 show on television.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenon.
And I get the very first interview in the world with the departing contestant.
Before they go on.
Before anybody talks to her, I get to talk to him. It's the show that airs right after American Idol. But anyway, I go to meet all the I call them kids because they're 16 years old.
They're the
some
idols.
of them.
I know.
And so I go to meet them. I'm like, hey, I'm Ty. I'm doing American Idol Extra. And all of a sudden, everybody backs up because I'm the Grim Reaper. When you meet me, you're not an idol. So I went from
big bummer. Yeah, that's
big bummer. Somebody's like, everybody's whispering. I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? They're like, whoa. Nobody go near Treadway, you know?
Oh, what a kid.
Yeah, that's the bad part about it. So, but you know what? They're all very, very cool and
very exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
I know, I'm way more excited than you are.
No. I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited.
It's so cool.
Well, you know what? It's just being in that whole, like I said, on that whole set. I walk out. Ryan walks off this way. He hands me his haircut, and then I walk on the stage. Literally, that's what happens, and it's unbelievably cool, and the energies. And I saw Cindy Ambule in the audience was there.
Oh, I'm going to come. I'm going to bring the girls.
Yeah.
I'm going to come.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
You should probably ask somebody more important than me to get tickets, but you don't want to come to me.
No, I have Simon Cowell's girlfine Terry's number.
Oh,
she gave me her number and said, you know, anytime you want to bring the girls.
Yeah.
So I just haven't done it yet. I have to do it.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be a good year. It's, you know, everybody's saying that this is the strongest year ever.
That's what even the people that watch are saying that it's definitely.
I don't know how anybody's going to pick, but anyway, interesting.
Great. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. You know what? I think that very well could be the first host chat that I didn't talk.
And you know what the funny thing is? Is that there's so much to talk to you about that they're going to have to tune in tomorrow because you were on the red carpet for the Oscars.
I know.
We're going to hear about all that, but you guys got to tune in tomorrow for that. Anyway, tonight's show, we have Martha Byrne. She's an Emmy Award-winning actress who has been the center of almost every soap plot imaginable. Now she's about to take on a storyline that will have an enormous impact on her character. Take a look.
Did you know that I was out of town? Do you know that I was at the orphanage? And you decided to use my son as insurance?
She's not using me.
That's not how it is. She's a liar. She's a con artist. She's
Mom,
not Rose's
enough.
daughter. She's lied about that. She lied about everything. Please, just let me explain to you. How could you use my precious memories from my sister against me? How could you steal from me? Why didn't you just take the bracelet, as much money as you could, and just run away? What else do you want from us?
Nothing. Everything that I did, I did it out of love. I didn't do anything to hurt you. I swear. I just wanted to...
Please welcome back from As the World Turns, Martha Byrne. Hey, Mama! Nice to see you. Hi, everybody. Wow, you are pregnant.
Wow.
How far along are you?
I'm due in June. The third week of June.
Wow.
You look great.
You look fabulous.
How you feeling?
Full.
Yeah, I bet.
Quite full. It's the third baby, so everything kind of goes back to where it remembers. It's like, we like this. That's right, baby. Where's that donut? So it's exciting.
Are you having any crazy cravings this time?
Crazy cravings? You know, I really like those flat bagels. They're called flagels near us in the East Coast.
Flagels? I've never heard of one.
Fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my big craving.
Now, this is a girl,
This is a girl.
Yes.
I have two boys.
Two boys.
So I'm
Now
having
this is a girl.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your little daughter.
Daughter, yes.
That's exciting.
Little girls. I mean, I'm thinking about bows and pink, and I have two boys. I spend most of my days doing this. Stop fighting. So it's going to be
his
different.
truck.
Yes.
Well, I
So
mean, the
I'm
girls do
excited.
that too, but it's so fun because they'll be all about clothes.
I know. It's
So
weird,
fun.
though, to be a mother of boys and then have a little
Because
girl
boys,
coming
it's
along.
not about clothes, right?
No,
I mean,
not
I'm
at all.
noticing it already with my son. It's not at all.
I don't know.
No.
My son, who's 7.
Already? I love
Wait.
it.
I'm serious. My
Wait.
wife is like, really? All right.
Really?
When he's
jeans.
7, yeah, my son now picks out his own clothes, and he's kind of got, you know, the New York Giants, you know, long shirt and
Sweatshirt.
long pants, and he's 7, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
So
7
it does happen. It's a
Now,
little
you've
different.
worked through all of your pregnancies.
Yes, but this is different this time. The last time I was actually playing twins when I was pregnant with Max, my
You're
last son.
kidding.
So one of my characters was pregnant and one wasn't.
Oh,
so,
really?
How do they do that?
Well, Rose would spend a lot of time with big plates of pasta in front of her, talking
Wow.
and kind of eating, and Lily was upstairs pregnant, having a troubled pregnancy, which is what either, you know, they're like, well, what's going to happen to Lily when she, you know, when I have to go on maternity
time,
leave, and
yeah.
you know, what are my options? I've been kidnapped 6 times. You know, I'm probably going upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, having oh, Lily's not feeling a hold, and where's Lily? Oh, she's upstairs. You
Is that
know?
what they do? They send you upstairs?
Send you upstairs for the summer. Yeah.
Now, do your boys know that you're having a baby girl?
Yes, they do.
And how do they feel
They're
about a little
so
sister?
excited. Oh, my older son was like so. He knew as soon as I was pregnant. He said, "You're having a girl." I said, "Are you sure?" So he bought like a little #1 sister calculator at the Christmas fair
Oh,
this year.
that's adorable.
I said, "You're very optimistic." He's like, "Oh no," because you know the whole brother thing didn't work out too well for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's
We're
really
going
looking
girl,
forward
I'm not
to-
sharing
going
any more of
girl.
my toys.
You're going girl. It's exciting.
That's very funny. Now, you're still working throughout all of
Oh,
this.
yes.
And a very exciting storyline. Like,
Yes,
big stuff.
Big stuff. My son is coming out of the closet.
big.
Which could send you into premature labor,
That's
probably. And some characters are coming back onto the show. Some big characters that were involved in our story in the past will be coming back. So.
I hear a rumor Damien's coming back.
You did?
I hear that rumor.
I would be thrilled with that. He's one of my
Because
favorite.
he's actually your son's biological father.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he's, you know, the machismo Italian guy, you know. I might say, give a phone call and say, you might want to get back to the States. Your son is,
Coming out of the
gay.
closet.
So I'm sure he goes, what are you talking about? They'll be right there, you know. So it's going to be, if that's what's happening back.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna
don't
be
know for
exciting.
sure.
It's going to be exciting.
I imagine it's going to throw a little monkey wrench in the whole Lily Holden reunion
Well,
as
that's
well.
the idea. I mean, I love Paolo Sagante, who plays Damien, and John Hensley, of course, is my dear heart, and I love those two guys together. They're just, you know, magic together.
And
so
that's perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll send me into some sort of trauma for
Yeah.
a while, but it's going to be great.
And they also aged your son. They really changed your son
Yes.
around a little bit in the last few months.
Months. I mean, from 1 year he was 8,
Right.
and then about 6 months later he was about 14, which it was fine for me.
Yeah.
But now he's kind of, you know, could be 20, you know, in his 20s, and it's like, wait a minute, all of a sudden I'm now a mother of like this adult, which is, as you know, as an actress.
We're not sure we like it.
I don't know.
No, we're just not sure it's
I kinda,
okay.
do I kiss him or do I, you know,
I
do
know.
I reprimand him? I'm not
I
quite
agree
sure.
with you.
But he's wonderful. He's a wonderful actor.
Now his name, because we haven't had a chance to meet him yet, his name is Van Hansis,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, and
Van
he's one.
Hansis.
Yes.
A great name.
What a
Yeah.
great name.
Yeah.
Van
And
Hansis,
he's
Van
great.
Hansis, Van Hansis.
And he's doing a great job. He really is doing an incredible job with the storyline. I mean, it's really challenging for someone who's never done a soap before.
Yeah.
It's his first big job, and he's going to this like major, controversial storyline, but he's doing a great job.
Very brave.
Yeah, very brave.
Now, are you happy with how the storyline is laying itself out?
I think it's very atypical. You know, you expect a certain amount of things to come out of the story, and we're going the opposite way. We're doing a different way, which I think is really, our show is really well written, and that's why I love working there. And so it's well thought out, and I think they're doing a good job.
Anytime, no question. Anytime you can take the stereotype out of such a socially relevant storyline like you guys are working
our
on right
audience
now.
is intelligent. We have the best audience in the world, and they're
No
smart.
question. No question.
Yeah.
Take that stereotype out.
Now, wasn't there a time that you left the show and you came out and you screen tested for Days of Our Lives for Billy?
I did.
For Billy?
For Billy. Yeah, I remember you in the makeup room.
Yes.
And we were all getting ready and screen testing
And she was
for it.
hot.
Wow.
I was like, she'll probably get it.
No, you did not. No.
No, it was great.
Oh, that's
And you almost gave up acting before Lily, correct?
Yeah, because...
before the first time,
the
Lily.
first time in '85, because... Believe it or not, I was 15 years old and jaded in this business because I'd been in the business for 5 years already, and
wow, that'll do
I
it.
auditioned for a movie called The Boy Who Could Fly.
I remember that movie. That was a great little movie.
It was a great movie,
Yeah,
and I
it
thought that
was.
was going to be like my big break. Didn't get it. Screen tested again. You know, had this big screen test, and I flew back to New York, and they said this girl from a soap opera is going to do it, and I thought, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I want to just be a normal kid. You know, get braces, go to high school.
Wow.
Turns out it was Lucy Deakins, who played Lily on As the World Turns, who got that job.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know
Right.
that.
So they went back to the old audition tapes, and Bob Calhoun, who was the new executive producer, hired me from the tape. So,
Really?
yeah, so it
Oh,
changed my
nice.
life. Definitely
Sure
changed
did.
my life.
Wow.
In such a great way.
Well, we know you got a new CD out. We're going to talk
Yes.
about it when we come back. Guys, don't go away. Martha Byrne is going to sing for us. Be right back.
Coming up next, Martha sings Lily and Holden's love theme live on our stage. And still to come, learn the simple steps to home improvement without your man's help. Plus, General Hospital's Lindze Letterman tells how she really feels about her new leading man.
Seeing that baby smiling at you and beaming up at you. You know, I still see the baby in your eyes every time you smile at me. It's never gonna change. And you know that I would do anything for you. Because I love you so much. I just want to protect you, whatever it takes.
I want to protect you, too.
So we'll take care of each other. Deal?
Golf clap. We're back with Martha Byrne. Now, Martha, you have a CD.
I do have a CD out, some songs that I've written on the CD. And
In your spare time.
in my spare time.
I mean, Martha, come on.
Well, you know, after Rose died, the character Rose died, Lily started to sing on the show, so I wanted to put a record together for the fans and kind of start writing again. And Lily stopped singing, but I kept writing. So I finished the... And I wrote a song called Find My Way Back for Holden and Lily, for the kind of a love song for them. And it's like... It's not just for them, it's for like soulmates. It's about soulmates and about finding your one true love. You're all getting one, by the way.
Oh, great. Now, I also want to mention, because you're a very busy working mother, but you also do a lot of work for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which
Yes.
I think is pretty amazing.
It's a great...
It's an amazing place.
It is. It's been a part of my life since I was a child and a child actor.
Is that
And,
right?
Yeah, my mom always gave a portion of my earnings to St. Jude since I
Wow.
was a child. And yeah,
And can you tell the audience what St. Jude's does?
the St. Jude Children's Hospital was started by Danny Thomas, and it's a hospital where children and their families don't have to pay if they don't have the insurance. And they were put up, they are taken care of, they're fed, they're just treated like family. And it's become, you know, when you have healthy children, you become very grateful for that. So
Yes.
I wanted to give back to these kids, and I've been out of the hospital several times, and now I'm on the professional advisory board for the hospital to help raise more awareness. Thank
Good.
you
That's
for
Good for you.
how to raise money. And, but I have to say, you know, without the daytime fans and the support of this event and the hospital, I wouldn't have an event, and I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you about it. So I thank the fans for that as well. It's really, they're the best. They're the best.
Absolutely.
They're the best.
So what do you think? Are we ready to sing?
I think we are.
And what are
When
you
I say
singing?
we, I mean
yes,
you.
You and
Me and the baby, yes, we're going to sing.
What song are you singing?
I'm singing Find My Way Back, which is a song that I wrote for Holden and Lily, and it's been playing on As the World Turns, and I hope you like it. It comes from my heart. And, you know, when you hear the song, think about that soulmate and that one person in your life that is really special in your heart.
That's great.
Oh,
Nice.
very,
All right.
very sweet. Here she is right now singing Find My Way Back from her third CD, The Other Side, Martha Byrne.
You had the bluest eyes, a stare I'd memorize like a sacred prayer. You didn't have that much to say, but I listened anyway. I could see right through. I held somehow I knew. Like a breath of air, you were always there, and I will find my way back, and wherever I go, you are my home, and I will find my way back. I know you so well, there are things I'll never tell. Now your secret's safe. I've been walking next to you. What you want, I want it too. Now just take my hand. Time may be broken, but we are strong. Like a breath of air, you were always there, and I will find my way back, and wherever you go, you're in my soul, and I will find my way back to you. You could turn on me, you could run away, but no matter what you do, I will always be in love with you. Like a breath of air, you were always there. I will find my way back, and wherever I go, you are my home, and I will find my way back. Like a breath of air, you were always there, and I will find my way back, and wherever you go, you are my soul, and you will find your way back, and you will find your way back, and I will find my way back. Thank you.
That is so beautiful. I have chills. It was so gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning.
So beautiful, Martha.
Martha Byrne.
Oh, so
That was
beautiful.
unbelievable. Thank you for sharing that. What
you
an
so
amazing
much.
voice.
No question.
Wow.
We'll be right back.
Coming up next, learn how to do home repairs from the do-it-yourself diva. Later, General Hospital's Lindze Letterman reveals which of her storylines has been causing controversy.
Ladies, are you tired of nagging your man about all those home repair projects that never seem to get done? Yes, I am. Well, it's time to take the power drill into your own hands and do it yourself. Here to show us how to use the right tools for your repairs is the author of Chicks Can Fix, Norma Valley.
Thanks. Great to be here.
All right, this is really good because we all have something that needs to be fixed.
That's
and
right.
I can't tell you how many times, just this morning, I left a note for my husband to change the light bulb in the playroom that I cannot reach.
Right.
Now, I've left that note 3 times.
Yeah, he's not going to do it.
It's not going to happen.
That's why we have to do it.
Exactly. So what are you going to show us?
All right, well, with the right info and following safety precautions, we can do anything.
Really?
Especially you. I know you can do anything, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So, first tool is a utility knife. You need to cut, okay? You can cut sheetrock, wires in your house, and you can cut out a carpet stain.
Which we have a lot of those,
Which we have those, yeah. Who wants to look at a wine stain or a cigarette burn? The thing is, when you're using a utility knife like this, you want to use a sharp blade so you don't force with a dull one.
No, but what if you're someone like me who's quite klutzy?
It's
You know,
okay.
and I mean, will I cut myself?
Yeah, well, if you cut towards you, you could. That's why
Okay.
you have to follow some safety measures. So
Okay.
what you would do is you'd use this utility knife, sharp blade cutting away from your body like this. And it's best to cut out a triangle.
Yeah.
Are you afraid to use this?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, we're going to. But
Tiny
you
bit.
cut out a triangle shape because that patch is better than a rectangle.
All right.
And voila, now you have that.
All right.
Okay? Then you're going to cut out a patch from here.
All right.
You're going to trace it on like this.
Seems pretty easy.
It is easy.
Okay, we trace it.
And then you would cut it. So why don't you try to cut that?
Right.
Now remember, cut away from your body like that. Uh-huh. Give it, yeah, that's it.
Away from my body.
Yeah. It'll take a few passes, you know?
Because you really got to get in there.
You really got to get in there. You really got to get in there.
I might have done it, almost.
Almost, yeah.
Have I seen it? You just kind of...
That's it.
Do that.
Nice. There it is. Good. Excellent.
Done.
Yeah, then you put a little glue down, and then you put a book over it.
Done deal. Next. Oh, wait. Should I put my glasses on? Let me put my safety glasses on just in case.
Woo! Okay, so here you go.
Oh,
Your
always
faucet.
a problem with
Always
the sink,
a problem.
the toilet, always.
Always. So you put your water on and it comes out, it drips, or it shoots in two directions. It's your aerator.
Your aerator, okay.
Aerator, right. It's like a screen that is actually already unscrewed.
Okay.
So you want to clean this. This is at the tip of the faucet. You want to clean out some old debris or whatever it is. And then it's really easy to just screw it back on. And you can use these tongue and groove pliers to just screw it back on. Yeah, that way, right. That's it. That's it, point that way. Yeah, that's it, just tightening it on.
Oh, yeah, it's working well. Oh, yeah, it's really happening for me. Harry! Harry, where are you? All right, let's pretend I did it. Okay.
You did do it.
You can do it with your hand. Look at I can do it with my hand.
You do it with your hand. If you want to just tighten a little bit more with the pliers, you're good.
Done. Next.
Okay, next. Now we're stepping up a notch here.
Now I'm getting scared.
Now we're using a power tool, okay? And this is a nail gun. All right, a nail gun you have to treat like it's really a gun because it shoots.
Yeah.
So you never want to point it to you or anybody else, even if someone gets you really mad, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And to hang chair rail, okay, or molding or anything, molding around a doorway or whatever it is, you would make your cuts and you would find a height that you like for your chair rail. You're going to make a level line and you're going to hold it up to here like this. And you see, I've already marked out where the studs would be. So to shoot this thing, I'm going to do it first, then you're doing the rest. Whoops.
Whoa.
Whoops. Let's hold it up to the level line.
All right.
And just go right in through here. This is the safety. Shoot it away from you always. Ta-da.
That's it?
That's it. That's it.
It's not working.
It's not working?
No.
Let me see. Hold on. Come here. Hold this. I'm going to show you. Press it against there. Now squeeze the trigger. Excellent. Yes.
All right,
Next. Okay. You want to install a peephole. Important thing, right?
Yeah.
You want to see who's at your door. You want to get one that's 180 degrees, so if someone's crouching down, you'll still see them.
Yeah.
So you drill through one side halfway, and then you come around the other side and drill the rest out so you don't blow the wood out or splinter the wood. So you're going to do that now.
Speaking a foreign language to me, isn't it?
Here you go.
All right, so
now this is where your pilot hole would be.
Right.
So you're going to put the drill bit right up to there. You're in control of this, Lisa. You are in control. Squeeze the trigger, applying pressure. Yep. Keep it going. Yes. Holding it straight. Yes. You went through. Excellent. You just back it out of there. Woo. Nice job. Yeah. Hot. Now you just slide this through like that. And you just screw this on the back like this. And you got yourself a peephole. Excellent.
Oh, that was fun. You ladies, you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you know Jeannie Cooper of The Young and the Restless does her own construction projects around her house? Coming up next, General Hospital's Lindze Letterman reveals what she really wants to happen with Dylan and Georgie.
Georgie is thoughtful, loving, insecure. She needs people to like her. She needs people to understand her. Georgie is a good role model for younger viewers. She's got lots and lots of morals. You don't really see that anymore, and she believes in, you know, right and wrong, and she's awesome. I wish I could be her. Soapnet, the new way to watch soaps.
Seems like just yesterday when our next guest landed in Port Charles as the naive teenager Georgie. Well, look at her now. She's all grown up and she's facing some of life's most difficult problems. Take a look.
You really need to get some rest, mister.
Just one dance with my bride.
I love you, husband.
I love you, wife.
Dylan, no, somebody please help me. We need a doctor in here.
Please welcome from General Hospital, Lindze Letterman. Sweetie, how are you? Look at your cute hair.
It's all gone.
You just look darling.
You look great as always.
Well, you're the sweetest thing, but that haircut's so cute. Anyway, welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
Nice having you again.
You know, it's so funny to see you because you've grown up before our very eyes into this beautiful woman from this, you know, cute little teenage girl to this beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman now.
Thank you. I've got a long ways to go, but
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, and take your time getting there.
Oh, believe me, I will.
Georgie and Dylan, married now. Well, twice you guys got married, technically.
Yeah.
Technically
well,
twice.
We had a fantasy wedding, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Which everyone has on a soap, pretty much. You have
Absolutely.
a fantasy wedding, then you have a real
Then
wedding.
you have the real one,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I was just excited to, like, sit there and tell people, you've only had one wedding. Yeah, I've had two.
Already.
And I'm 17, so there.
Wow.
Which one did you like better? The real one or the fantasy one?
You know, believe it or not, I like the real one better.
Really?
Oh, that's nice to hear.
The real one was in the hospital room.
Yeah, it felt so much more genuine. It was just because, you know, we were standing there and our reasons for getting married, you know, some people would debate them, but for us, it was just like, you know, I'm going to marry him because he's going to die, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of, you know, it was rough, but it was so honest and it was so sincere and it was so real, both of us looking in each other's eyes, not knowing if this is the last time we're going to see each other. And it wasn't about, you know, anything other than loving each other, which I really appreciated and I really loved them for it.
We actually have a clip of the real wedding.
Dylan, you've changed my entire life. Your faith in me and your trust. You taught me to believe in myself and all my possibilities. You already have my heart, and now you have my hand as I vow to love you until the day that I die.
That is sweet.
It is great work. That was beautiful.
Really great work.
That scene was rough because Scott is not much of a crier by any means. I mean, Scott is just, you know, he's a manly man. He doesn't show any kind of emotion, and we're standing there getting married, and I looked at him, and I was like, you look like you're gonna cry. No, I'm gonna cry. What is this?
Because it's funny, as I hear those words, and I know both you and Scott in real life, obviously, as well, and those words kind of ring true a little bit to your relationship in real life. I mean, you guys are very, very close off camera as well.
Well, we're very, very close in the brotherly, sisterly sense of the word.
Right, well, that's what I meant.
Well, it's funny because a lot of the fans
Wasn't insinuating you were sleeping together.
Well, no, a lot of the fans, when we went to Super Soap together, were like, so how long have you guys been dating? We're like, wait, what?
Really?
Wait a minute,
Yeah, it's
no.
true, because the way you interact is so connected.
Yeah.
And we really are. I mean, he probably knows me better than anybody else.
Wow.
Just, I mean,
Wow.
we really know each other that well. I know how he's feeling, and he knows how I'm feling.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Now, is he a little protective when boyfriends come in or boys come into your life?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, I had met a guy, and I brought him to the set just to have lunch. You know, it was nothing serious. It was just a friend of mine. And Scott comes over. Who are you?
Oh, cute.
and then Greg Bond comes over and sits down, puts his arm around me, and asks, "What are your intentions?" Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't even have intentions. My intention was lunch.
Yeah. It's like a family. It is like a family.
So
and we've said it a million times, but it is like a family. And you also have another big storyline going on, not just the wedding, but with Lucas.
Yeah, my cousin, you know, I found out that my cousin is gay. He told me first.
Yeah.
And he asked, you know, he confided in Georgie of how do I deal with this and how do I tell the people that I really care about? Are they going to think of me differently? And I love Georgie's reaction to it because she stood there in shock for a second because she used to be in love with Lucas, which I know is her cousin, but it's her cousin by adoption. Let's not go there. Yeah. Anyway, fans had a problem with it too.
Yeah, they're doing it on another show.
No, whoa, hold on.
Oh,
So, you know, I looked at her, I was just kind of in shock for a second, and I was like, well, this doesn't mean I love you any less. I love you more, and you know, this is just a part of who you are. And my biggest fear when I went into the storyline was, is Georgie going to betray a trust and tell people? Especially when Dylan started getting jealous, like, what's going on between you and Lucas? Right. And she tells Dylan everything, so I'm going like, oh, great, everyone's gonna know he's gay in like a week.
Keep the secret. Right, exactly.
And I was so upset. I was like, please don't let her tell, and she never told. It was so exciting.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. It was, and she just, you know, was like, Dylan was like getting in all these fights with her. She's like, nothing's going on, nothing's going on. Well, how can you prove it? I can't tell you. Yeah. But nothing's going on. So, of course, you know, then finally Lucas comes out and says, Dylan, nothing's going on, and I'll tell you why. And Dylan was the second person he told. He's like, I don't want to get Georgie in any trouble. She's been helping me because I'm gay, and I don't know how to tell everybody. And he's like, Scott, you know, well, Dylan's character said it best, you know, the thing that freaked me out the most about you telling me that you're gay is that you kept it from us for so long.
And you also guys did a public service announcement on this as well, which was very important, I think.
Ben and I did one for glad.org. Great.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we have more with Lindze when we come back, so don't go away.
Coming up next, Lindze reveals why she had a breakdown on set.
It's our wedding night, Dylan. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm spending the night in your arms.
That was probably one of the roughest days I've ever had because it was, I realized how connected I felt with Scott and everything we've been through over the last 4 years. And I mean, when he collapsed and, you know, right after we got married, I got hysterical, and Scott literally, after they said clear, he jumped up and grabbed me and held me. He's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. He probably had to sit there for 10 minutes. So I just bawled hysterically, and I was just like, I just can't stop crying. And I was just hysterically goes, it's okay, I'm here. And I freaked out.
Yeah, sometimes you kind of buy in, you have to buy into it as an actor, and obviously you did.
Well, and Scott knows my biggest problem is I can't snap out of it right away.
Oh,
and
really?
so he knows that he has to pull me out of it or else I'll stay there for a little while.
When you say a little while, meaning rest of the day? Or?
Yeah, rest of the day. I'll cry for the rest of the day if my husband's dying.
Yeah,
so, wow. Oh yeah, it was a rough day, and Scott was totally there for me 100%.
Now, what is this also about? You guys just went to a radio station and married. You were the bridesmaid for 52 weddings?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that one.
I had a busy day.
Yeah, I would say.
52 different dresses and different color schemes. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was going to say. You have me. She's,
really? Wow.
She's in fantasy land with that. She's like, 52 dresses? Whoa! How do you get a gig like that?
Yeah. No, it was, you wouldn't have liked it, trust me. It was at 5:30 in the morning.
No, I wouldn't.
Was Scott a part of it as well?
Yes. We drove down to Anaheim the night before, and Scott had talked to me. He's like, hey, you know, why don't we just drive down together? We're staying at the same hotel. I'll drive you down. And I'm like thinking, like, okay, we'll go down at 5 o'clock, have a nice dinner, sleep. No. No, we went to his acting class that night, and then we went out to dinner, and by the time we even got on the road, it was 12:30.
Really?
And we got there probably around like 1, 2. We went to bed around 2:30. Got up at like 4.
So you were fighting for sleep.
Oh yeah, I'm going like, Scott, you've got to be kidding. This isn't working for me.
Yeah.
But we got up, got showered, got ready, and it was actually a fake wedding on Valentine's Day. It was a drive-through wedding. Interesting concept. There was a minister there that was, hi, I am here for your fake wedding. You may fake kiss the bride. You may, and it was with the ring pop. That was the best part. We got married.
Oh, it was the rings with the ring pop. That's
yeah, it was
cute.
Cool.
That is good.
I got married to a guy, I forgot his name. And,
Nice. So it was a special marriage.
It was
very special.
I like that.
No, well, it was all for Valentine's Day? Is that why they did it, or what was it for?
Yes, it was all for Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay, cute.
And it was really, really nice, but I felt bad for the guy that I got married because he was trying to talk to his actual wife to get fake married to her, but his phone cut out right when he got up there. And I felt so bad for him because he's up there and he's like, I just lost service with my wife. And I was like, I'll marry you.
Cute.
I'll stand in.
Cute, I'll jump in. Lindze, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to see you. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
It's time for the Soap Talk trivia question. Which As the World Turns actor wants his character to stop wearing stripes? The answer when we return.
So which As the World Turns actor wants his character to stop wearing stripes?
Oh, that would be Jesse Sofer.
That's correct.
That's
We got to find out why next time he's on. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks to all of today's guests. And when you want to find out more about Martha Byrne's CD, make sure you check out our website or her website, marthabyrne.com.
That's right. See you next time.
On Soap Talk!
The Soapnet original that reveals private celebrity lives. General Hospital's Wally Kurth makes himself at home with the biggest soap stars on One Day With. It's one day, one guest, and no script. Next on Soapnet.